Abundance Games. Hello again. This is chapter 29. Chapter 29 is the fifth chapter of part 5, Abundant Giving, part that focuses on the connection between giving and abundance. We have discussed in chapter 25 the desire to give, on chapter 26 unhealthy giving, chapter 27 personal creativity as a way to give to the world, chapter 28 giving from have to have, giving from having to having, from a place where there is content to a place where there is content, and not from a place where there is and to a place of significant deficiency. So giving without depleting yourself, but giving as a way of cyclic movement of energy that each part nurtures each other. We always deal here with the healthy way to deal with abundance and all the things that are related to it. And this is the same thing that we are going to discuss in chapter 29, giving with no debt creation. Giving with no debt creation. Now, that can be just, like cold financial situation in which someone gave you amount of money and you owe him. And you may have some agreement, and then you have a date in which you have to return the loan or something like this. So it is a kind of debt, but this is not what I mean here. Because when you loan something from someone, and maybe this party also get the interest or just likes to help you in a situation, then it can be healthy for both sides. Especially if the money that you take, that you temporarily use, your friends' money or something like this, especially if it helps you grow, if it helps you do something better in your life, but not just to fill a hole and then need again. But here we're going to discuss something else, and it is more in the emotional level. I see that my glasses sometimes have the reflection. I hope it's okay with you. Sometimes I can just take out my glasses. So when we are talking about abundance, and I mentioned many times that abundance is about healing our tendency to get into deficiencies, states of deficiency, and from there to grow, to develop, to heal into a state of there is, of having. And many times it's just a way of perspective, the half full glass. And this very, very small difference many times determines such big things in life. The way we perceive a situation from a perspective of having what I have here versus a perspective of what I don't have here, what I lack, what I am deficient about. The more you're able to sense what there is here, in all situations possible, the better you get. But many times it takes a healing process for us to part ourselves from this tendency, from this addiction towards deficiency, and lead our life through a path that the main focus in it is about what I have and how I can empower it and how I can expand it For example, if you are too frustrated, some people made an exit in high-tech and you've been working in high-tech for 20 years and you don't really like this work, but you still hope for one day that you will have the exit. You're not doing something good for yourself. You live in deficiency even if you have good salary. You are poor emotionally. This is just a tiny example from a client I met a few days ago, and he agreed with me. So, when we discuss that, we discuss a state of mind that connects giving with that, which means that if you give someone something and immediately your attention is focused on the question about when will he pay me back or give me something in return, or will appreciate better my efforts to give him or her. When you focus on the other party's debt to you because you gave, it means that your giving doesn't come from an abundant state of mind, and it's not good for you. It means that you don't really enjoy giving. It means that your having does not celebrate this opportunity to express itself through giving. It may mean that you gave the wrong person, the wrong thing, at the wrong time, at the wrong place. You may think again about this particular giving. You may have needed to say no, to put a boundary, to say, this is not a good transaction for me. This is not a situation in which giving will fill me with energy. And you want to reduce the events, the times, the situations in which your giving is associated with the sense of, I am waiting now for the return. He owes me now. I gave him and now he owes me. If you do it, you make the energy stuck between you and the other party. The energy does not flow this way. If you give the right way, you feel a pleasure immediately after giving, because someone gave you an opportunity to express your generosity, to express your goodness, to express your wealth. It doesn't matter if it is about something materialistic or spiritual. Doesn't matter. Someone gave you the opportunity to give, and you took the opportunity, and you should be happy about this. This is a way of the energy flows between two parties. This is the only way of being in abundance. But if you come to this giving from your own state of mind of deficiency, if you are not ready to give, if you don't feel abundant, if you don't feel that giving will enrich you, will make you happy, will make you a better person. You know, in Judaism, they say that giving is a mitzvah. It is something that you do that God asks you to do. So if someone, a person, an individual, helps you to make a mitzvah, you thank this person. It gave you the opportunity to give, to share your abundance, to share something that you have with someone else that currently needs it. But if you feel that something was taken from you and you count the time until it gets back, it means that you couldn't do a proper giving. You came to this giving action from a state of mind of deficiency. I don't have much in me. my assets are in danger. I don't have much to give. I need to hold everything together with me. Otherwise, I won't be in a good state. And still, I find myself giving to this individual. So I am hurting myself because I gave when I wasn't ready. I'm hurting the relationship with this individual. I'm hurting the opportunity to be abandoned, to express the good things in my personality. So it's a kind of offense. It's something that we would not like to do. And we should monitor our feelings and ask ourselves before we take the action of giving, of offering something, of offering help, money, whatever, something from us to someone else. We should ask ourselves, am I going to feel good? Am I going to feel great from the act of giving here? Can I go home and forget about it and trust that things will come back to me in any way just because I gave? And it doesn't mean that if you actually loan someone money, that you're not supposed to get it back. Yes, you are supposed to get it back. But you shouldn't create in you this state of mind of debt. Because if this is what you have in your mind, don't give now. It means that you need to nurture abundance in you, and you are not ready. You don't have the proper generosity. And it's not something to blame you about. There's no judgment here. It means that you're not healthy in terms of abundance. You're not ready. You need to do some more work here until you are ready to release some of your assets to someone else, and then to feel that your assets fulfill their destination by going to someone else. And you'll be happy. You'll be thrilled. It's such a great feeling that you are able to give someone instead of holding everything in you. Because when you hold everything in you, you are not abandoned. You are not fulfilling. You're having plans. You just, it's like you're holding good energy in one place. But energy can fulfill itself only through flowing. Imagine you have such tank of electricity and it doesn't flow anywhere. Tank of water, and many people are thirsty and don't get it. So, do you say that you have abundant amount of water? No, you don't. You don't. Only when it flows, it becomes abundant. Only when something good is coming from this energy, then you can say, I have abundant amount of water, electricity, energy. You are not abundant as long as you cannot give it. But if you feel that you are not ready to give, it's okay. Continue this process until it happens the right way. Do not give with debt. Don't do it. You hurt yourself. You deplete yourself from any shreds of abundance that you may have started growing. Don't do it. Don't go to this pain. Don't go to this anger, to this frustration that now I'm waiting for this return. And it should be a nice return because I was so generous. No, you weren't. This is no generosity. This is a kind of emotional offense, even a kind of crime against yourself. So, when you are giving, when you're ready to give something that will make you happy, go ahead and do it. And give it in the amount and the timing and the way that will make you happy, that will not deplete you. Do it. And you will give your having a chance to grow and to feel the natural abundance in you. But don't do it before you're ready, because you hurt this process.